Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It's Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory. If you guys are on, give me a like or a love or leave me a comment and let me know that you're there. I'll give everybody a couple seconds to hop on and then we'll go ahead and get started. So last week I featured the hand penned suite, and this week I am again as well. So that one is on page 104 and 105 of the new catalog. So I'm going to show you that real quick while we're waiting for some friends to hop on. So it is this beautiful suite here, and it has a bundle, the hand penned petals bundle. That's this one here, okay, which is the stamp set and then the coordinating dies. There's also the Memories and More card pack. And then there are these beautiful little genial gems. You can see them, they're kind of tucked behind, that also come in the suite too. So this one has a great one shop number. You guys know how I love to, save a few pennies. So you can do the bundle and save. The suite is everything that's featured, and that is $66.25. Or you can buy the items individually too. But it's nice to just be able to enter one number, and then you get everything that is featured with the entire suite. Okay, sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy by going back and forth. So we're going to be making this adorable little bag today, and it features some of the hand-penned designer series paper. Okay, so you guys see it on the front, and this is a Pootles inspired bag, but check it out on the sides. It has the little like peekaboo pretty stuff on the side. So this is a great way, I'm an advocate for using our designer series paper, so we don't want to hoard it, we want to use it. So we are going to use it with this little box. And like I said, this is such a quick and easy project. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Anne. Thanks for joining me. And I can't wait to share it with you, okay? The great thing is you can make two of these little guys, and they're nice size. As Barb Reed always says, you can probably fit a pair of socks in there. She's a big sock advocate, but chocolates, there's so many different things that you can put in there. A gift card would be great with some chocolate. My theme is chocolate, her theme is socks. So hi Deb, happy Wednesday. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, but you can make two of these little bags out of one sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So your main piece is going to be 4 by 11. So not our normal 4 1/4, it's going to be 4 by 11, okay? And I have two pieces here. I have Pale Papaya and I have our Evening Evergreen, so that you can see two of our beautiful new in colors. And so I made, let me show you, I didn't finish these. This is our finished one here, okay? And I used some of the soft succulent ribbon, which is our new in color ribbon as well. And I was using my new Stampin' Blends. As you can see, I was super excited to use all my new stuff. So here's one that I made out of Pale Papaya. And I used this, it's kind of like a peekaboo box. You have the little peekaboo on the side. I used this designer series paper for that. And then this one is the polished pink, and I used a different designer series paper for that. Okay, so the measurements for the side pieces are 3 by 5. So for those of you who ordered the paper share, this would be perfect. You can use your 6 by 6 pieces, and you could make some of these little boxes with all of the new designer series papers that you're going to be getting in your designer series paper share. Okay. All right, so you're gonna start out with, I think I'm gonna do the Pale Papaya. Is everyone okay with that? Hi Rhonda, happy Wednesday, thanks for joining me. So again, you're starting out with a 4 by 11 piece of cardstock. And you are going to, let me grab my scoring scoring friend over here, my Simply Scored, and you're going to put this on your scoring tool, and you're going to score at 4.5 and 6.5. So those are the only, oops, let me pull that down so you guys can see it. That makes it a little bit easier. So 4.5 and 6.5. And I already scored it, but I'll show you again. So I'm going to use the wider side of my tool here, and I'm just going to go down 4.5 and 6.5. And there we go. Okay, that's all you need for that one. Then you're going to take 2 pieces of your designer series paper, beautiful on both sides, right? I mean, how do we make these decisions? And you can actually score them both at one time. So I'm going to put them, and these were 3x5. I think I said that, but I don't remember. So, and you're going to score at a 1/2 inch on the one side. Okay, it's going to be a 1/2 inch on the other side too, but instead of flipping it, you can just go ahead and score at 2.5. And then you're going to, on the long side, again, score at a 1/2 inch. Okay, so you're going to score a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. You don't want to score on the top, whatever your top side is going to be. Okay, and that is all we need for that. All right, so then we are going to, and I have covered up my scissors somewhere. I promise I will find them. We are going to cut along the edge. We're not going to cut, actually. We're going to fold first. So you're going to fold along the edges, and this just makes it easier for you to see where you need to cut. Okay. So here we go. And you're going to do that on both sides. So you see the top has no score, and the bottom is where you have scored. So this is the bottom. Okay, we have little 1/2 inch pieces along the way. All right. And then what you're gonna do is you will have, I'm gonna show you with one of the Stampin' Blends so you can see. You have this little piece right here in the corner. You're gonna get rid of that. And then you have this little piece. It's hard to see on the designer series paper itself, so sometimes it's easier to give you a little visual. And you're gonna get rid of that, okay? But only on the bottom corners. So that's the piece that you're gonna get rid of. So on both sides, you're gonna do the same over here. So you're gonna get rid of this. I'm kind of coloring color on color, but with all the designs, it's hard to see. But you're gonna get rid of those 2 corners, okay? On both of these pieces, all right? Then we are going to come back, and I'm going to bring in, you're gonna do a little coloring first. I'm going to bring in, this is one of the flowers that is in, I need to return this to a friend. Anyone know her? Oh, thank you. Yes, they are soft succulent. I planned my nails to match my project today. So this is one of the flowers, and then here's the other one right here. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Reminds me a little bit of a chrysanthemum. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna call it a chrysanthemum, all right? And we are gonna use some of our new Stampin' Blends to color this in. So since I am using the Pale Papaya, you can really use whatever you want, but I'm gonna use the Pale Papaya, and I'm going to color in the large flower floral image here. Okay, and these are the new Stampin' Blends with the new in colors. They are amazing. Love these colors. So which is your new favorite? Do you guys have a new favorite in color? I know I thought I had one, but I'm not really sure that I do. I love them all, and I love it when they come out with new designer series paper and it has the in colors in it. I just get so excited about that. So I have my Pale Papaya, say that 3 times fast, and then I'm going to come in with my Fresh Freesia, and it's the light Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to take, and I like to do like little circular motions when I'm coloring in, just to kind of go around. And I'm going to color in that small flower there. Okay. And then I'm going to come back with one of the great things about our Stampin' Blends is we have a slim and a thick side, or a brush and a pen side. That probably sounds a little better. And I'm going to come back in with the dark and just go over the little lines that Stampin' Up! Has provided for me to make me feel like I am a great coloring person. Okay, you can also, if you want to, you can like outline the flower a little bit. That gives you some detail there. Okay, just like that. And then if you want to get wild and crazy, I have a rich razzleberry, and so I'm gonna come in with that one and just define the center a little bit more. Okay, all right. Then we're going to move on to our stem. And let me move this one out of the way. I get carried away sometimes. You guys can see that, right? Yep. So this is the soft succulent. This is our light. Like we have a light and dark for each one. So what I like to do is I like to go around and kind of outline when you have something like this, because not all of the lines are colored in. And so I go around with my light, which is the pen side, and just go around the outside. It's so quiet. There we go. Okay, so then I can come back with my brush tip. Oh, Rhonda loves all of them too. I know, I thought I may have had a favorite, but I don't think I really do. The more I use them, the more I love all of them. I really like the soft succulent and the evening evergreen for like flower, like leaves and petals and things like that. I really, really appreciate those colors. Okay, so we have the light one. All right, then we're gonna come back in with the dark. And again, thanks to Stampin' Up!, make me look like a little Bob Ross. You can just, you can do some dots along the stem if you want. You can come in and go this way. All right. And you just color over, go that way. And sometimes, the tips of the leaves are a little darker. Depends on, Hi, Alice. Thanks for joining me. You can do whatever you would like. However, what makes you happy? Bob Ross had happy little trees. We're going to color in some happy little flowers. So there's the flower that I'm going to put on the front. Okay. And I will be completely honest with you. I still have not found my scissors. I just had them. I'm sure that doesn't happen to anybody else, right? You look for something and you use it, and then it has legs and disappears. Yeah. So that's where I am right now. I'm still looking for my scissors, but if I can't find them, it'll be a-okay. You guys can chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Let's see. They might be in my bag here. No, not a scissor to be found when you need them most. All right. Well, we're just gonna keep working. Oh, here they are. See, I knew they were here. I covered them up. All right, so let's go back to, we have this, we've colored in our flower. We're gonna come in and we're gonna cut out these little squares that I colored in for you so you could see which ones you needed to remove. And I'm gonna show you another little tip. Go ahead and bevel the edges. It will make it easier for you. Okay, so we have one piece here. Move it down so you guys can see it. And then, yeah, I lose my scissors. And the other thing that I lose is my adhesive. It's, I need one of those like retractable things around my neck so I can just, pull on it. I'd probably hit myself in the face, but that's all right. Sometimes we need a good slap in the face, I guess. All right, here we go. So we're trimming the edges here. And usually I tell you, pick the glue of your choice or adhesive of your choice. So this is what your little edge, your little edges are gonna look like, okay? But I would highly recommend Tom or Tombow for this project, okay? He is very forgiving and it allows you to move things around a little bit more than if you were to use your tear and tape or your Stamp and Seal Plus. Okay, totally up to you, but all right, so we have our piece of 4x11 pale papaya cardstock, and it's scored at 4.5 and 6.5. So we are going to take our first piece of designer series paper. Again, the designer series paper is 3x5, and it is scored at 1/2 inch on 3 of your sides. You're gonna take your Tombow, we like to call him Tom for short, okay? And I like to put it on this way. So you're gonna press it down and then just kind of, you can line it up right there on the edge. You can see where your score line is and see how you can move it back and forth. So Tombow is forgiving. So it's nice if you were to use your tear and tape it is an amazing product, but it is one and done. So you stick it down and yeah, you're done for the day. So this one makes it nice because you can come back on this side here. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you know what we do to one, we do to the other. So we're gonna come here and here, and we are going to just fold that down. And this is a great time to use your bone folder too. You can take and just kind of smooth that down, okay? All right, so next we're gonna work on our side pieces. All right, you wanna make sure, I would use your bone folder on those too. Make sure they have a really nice, you know, we've scored them, but we wanna make sure we burnish the edges, okay? So you can do whatever side you would want. This kind of looks like a little airplane, doesn't it? Like it's ready to take off. So you're gonna go ahead and put your Tombow on the side here, okay? And I'm gonna do one side at a time. And you're going to pull this up and make sure it's right in the corner there. And it might be a tad bit longer, but that's all right. Sometimes that just happens. And then, I don't know if you guys can't see, but you're gonna take your bone folder and just kind of go along the edge there. Bone folders are definitely our friends when it comes to things like this, when you're trying to make them stick, okay? All right, so then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. We don't want that to feel left out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my Tombow on there. I'm going to attach it to my pale papaya. Isn't this cute? Just like a little, you know, peekaboo on the side. I'm gonna flip it over and then I'm gonna make sure it's lined up. And then I'm just gonna take my bone folder. You guys can't see a darn thing. And then just run it on the inside there to give it, to make sure it attaches nicely. Okay. Just like that. You can run your fingers in there too if you want, and just to make sure. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So I am going to start here. And this box is perfect, like I said, because you can use any color of cardstock and you can use any designer series paper. Jean, happy Wednesday. I'm glad that you caught me live today. That's exciting. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and put that in. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So last side is going to get the Tombow. Whoops, a little bit on the outside, but that's okay. And you're going to bring it in. And just want to make sure you get it closed. And again, this is where your bone folder comes in handy because you can stick it all the way down on the inside and just smooth it down on both sides. Okay. And there is your box. But I want mine to be a bag. So like here's my finished project from before. Okay, where you have the little peekaboos on the side. So we're gonna do the same for this one. So you just make sure that it's all attached and then you give it a little squeeze. Okay. Little pinch box, little pinch on the sides. Okay, pinch an inch. All right, there we go. Okay, so the only thing that I used to close this was ribbon. So some of our new in color ribbon. But I did do a little scallop circle in the front. I wanted a little bit more color, and I brought in the coordinating DSP. So the DSP that I used here on the side, I put on the front. So we can just use Tombow for this. And you're gonna just, you can do it in a circle, however you'd like to do it. And you're gonna put it right here on top, just like that. All right, and boom, folders are our friends. And you're gonna put it on top of your box. Yeah, it's a fun project, Dean. I love how you can use another way to use your designer series paper. So, and it's like a little peekaboo on the side. All right, so we have that. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the front. I'm gonna make sure my flowers are growing in the right direction. Okay, so we have that. So that would be cute there. You could just do that. If you wanted to add a little sentiment to the front, you could. You wouldn't have to. But then I brought this little pop of color in too. So we went ahead and we colored that earlier in the show. That sounds professional, doesn't it? Like I have my own show. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the front. Ooh, these would be perfect for birthday, anything. So I just added that one right there to the front. It gives it a nice pop of color. And then you're gonna go ahead and just pinch the front of the box, okay? And you can use any ribbon that you would like, but I'm going to, this is the new Evening Evergreen ribbon. Just arrived yesterday, so it is brand new to me and you. You can hear me opening it in the background. And all I did was I just took a strip of it, and I love the Pale Papaya and the Evening Evergreen together. They pair very well together. And let's see, this is probably about 15 inches of ribbon. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. And so you're gonna go ahead, and this is how I tie mine. I don't know, hopefully it will cooperate today. So I just put my finger right there in the center, and let me see. Oh no. All right, take two. I might have to do this off camera. Sometimes my fingers get twisted when I'm trying to do this on Facebook Live. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, I did it. Okay. Isn't that pretty though, the Evening Evergreen and the Pale Papaya? So you have your little bow right there on the top, and that's all you use to close the whoa, these scissors, my paper snips need to be sharpened. I'll be honest, they have been with me for a while and they could use a little sharpening. But there is my little box. And if you wanted to add, these are some of the genial gems that I talked about in the beginning. You could add some of these too. We know that we add them in what? I heard someone say it, in threes, that's right. So you could add these on here, or you could even add them right on the box itself. The bag, it's kind of a bag box. Again, you could leave it as a box if you didn't want to pinch it, but I like the pinch version. It allows you to add a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze that in right there. Of course I am. So you have your three little genial gems, and you have your little box, bag box, okay? And let me show you. Here's the one that I did with the polished pink, and I used a different designer series paper on the side. And then here's my original that I did in Evening Evergreen. And I used some of the, one of the DSPs from the hand penned on the side as well. Okay, so that is my project for today. And if you guys need any supplies, you can hop on over to doryschneider.stampin'up.net. You can shop 24/7. And don't forget, we have some upcoming classes. Next Monday, the 17th, it will be Stamp of the Month, and we'll be featuring the Pansy Suite. And then we also have our bingo on the 23rd. We're super excited about that. That's a free event, so anyone can join us. So we would love to have you. So thank you guys again for joining me. I would love for you to share this. Also, I will be putting this on my YouTube channel. So look for me on YouTube, Stampin' Always with Dory, and you can always go back and watch the videos on YouTube as well. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy some sunshine, and I can't wait to stamp with you again soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.